Alright, a quick little drive into the booming town of Elmsdale. I've been thinking about making an official vehicle mount for the camera. Right now all I did was weld a bolt to a piece of plate, and I got that sitting on the pocket in the dash. Jeeps have a little change pocket right up front there. I think this old Jeep got a transmission that's on its way out as well. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. Almost doesn't seem worth rebuilding a transmission out of a 98 Jeep. I might just go to a junkyard and see if I can find one and swap it out. When I put the clutch in, the noise goes away, so that's pretty much guaranteeing me that that it's the transmission and not the rear end. I thought at one point it might have been the rear end, but the more I drive it, the more I'm convinced that the transmission is going sour. Anyway, I just thought I'd try this little car mount system here and see what I had. I noticed a lot of people have some sort of camera mount in their vehicle, and I thought that always kind of looked cool to go for a drive with somebody. And I just got to figure out how to hook one up in my Ranger. If anybody has any suggestions, let me know. But I'll probably come up with something, maybe something that hangs off the rearview mirror, or I'd rather something fairly rigid so it doesn't jumble around a lot, but this one seems to be. Anyway, we're about to hit some railroad tracks and stuff. Well, I made a small adjustment on the camera here, just the way it was sitting on the dash. Give you a little bit more view of the road. I think that's kind of neat. Although I don't think it's going to last long. I might have to come up with a bigger, maybe a bigger piece of steel or something. Something with a little bit more weight to it. Let's grab a gear. Avoid some bumps. That was the police going by. We'll avoid them. You're not supposed to be frigging with electronic devices while you drive. Yeah, I kind of like this view better. A little bit more, a little bit more realistic view. You're not looking up in the air anyway. However, nothing's really keeping the camera on the dash, so I'm trying to be pretty light in the actions here. No sudden moves. Anyway, picked up a few groceries, picked up a few beer. Sunday, so it's light beer, of course. Got to work in the morning, so instead of buying 12, I bought 15 because it's light beer. Yeah, makes sense to me. License. That's what I'm going to do. Let's take a look. That was kind of funny. I left the camera on the dash, and I was thinking, I hope nobody steals the camera. And then I come back and realize I left the keys in the Jeep. So I guess losing the camera was only would have been just a joke. I can't imagine going back and telling the wife that I don't have your Jeep anymore. It's gone. That would make her really happy. Alright, let's see if I can get the hell out of here. Potholes. Gotta love spring in Nova Scotia. That's what I should be doing sometime soon. Get to it on my bicycle. Woohoo! Dips. Woo. This is a fun road to drive on. If you like obstacles. Oh crap. I always wonder what I'm going to name these videos. I think I'll call this one Potholes and Beer.